Hey, this is Nola out there, and you are now rocking with McKenzie right here.
Yo, what up, world? It's your man 504 Detroit. You already know every Tuesday and every Thursday I'm tuned in to the hottest radio station across the land, Quarantine Radio. They put it down and they play all the hottest new music. Let's get it.
It's your boy Gabe, and I want to give a big shout out to Quarantine Radio. Make sure you check them out every Tuesday and every Thursday. And thank you for supporting my new single, Down Low.
I want to hear that new soul-free wisdom on Quarantine Radio.
Yo, what's up, man? It's the Kid Swift, a baby, Young Swift. One time for the check-in with my dog, my homie, McKenzie. Straight out of ATL, Georgia. And you know how we rockin' out here, baby. Let's get it.
I tried being humble. I tried being humble. I tried being humble. Humble get no respect.
Yes, it's your boy iDub once again with another edition of Quarantine Radio. All right. So, just to give y'all a little update on our event on March the 16th. We actually got a new artist in the lineup, so I'm actually working on. Well, I'm having Hunger Boulevard working on a new flyer, but we just added to the lineup. If y'all remember me interviewing Book T, yes, he is now part of the lineup for the March 16 event at Club Noir. So if you go to Quarantine Enterprise / event, you can actually see the flyer. Click on that. You can purchase pre-tickets. Right now, the advanced tickets are only $5. So March 16th is the weekend of St. Patrick's Day. So the event is called Rock My Shamrock Event Concert. Right now on the lineup, as I told y'all, we have Remo Soul. I'm actually going to I believe we're releasing his music video to Finally Free this weekend. So be on the lookout for that, for Finally Free this weekend, the music video to that. We have Remo Soul. We have Kenny MacGyver, Snipe Luciano, Venomous, Justin Times, and as I stated, we also have Snipe Luciano and Book T. So right now, those are the we're having 7 people in my set. We'll be on the lookout for the new flyer and everything. Make sure you go to one of the event page on Facebook or go to Quarantine Enterprise and actually check that out as well. This is all the lineup to actually the event in July. July is the benefit concert. So we're going to have another event in between that, so you can also look out for that. As I stated before, any artist that wants to perform for the July 28th event, you can actually hit us up. It's $25 for artists to perform. I can give you all the details about that as well. So just be on the lookout for everything that's going on. We're like I said, we're working with Joy Connecting People and Hill TV with these both events. I believe the March 16th, we're also going to be giving out some prizes. I got to get more detail about that. So that's another reason why to come out and everything for the event. Also, as I stated before, as always, we are in the home of the interactive showroom for the broadcast. You can actually check them out at musicandmotiondjs.net. That's musicandmotiondjs.net. Every week you see me during the music break with all these lights and everything. These are stuff that you can actually rent out. Go to the site. You can actually see all the DJs for any event. We specialize in weddings, but we also do parties, bar mitzvahs, sweet 16s, school events, proms, and everything like that. So if you're looking for a DJ for any one of those events, go to musicandmotiondjs.net. You can see the bios of all the DJs on there. Actually come to the actual showroom to actually have a one-on-one with the DJ and just get the whole full out, blown out experience and everything. See what you're actually getting from us and everything. So those are some of the things that you can actually get from coming to the showroom. Also, as always, I've been talking about Ginger Supreme drinks. Ginger Supreme drinks. They've been in North Carolina's Whole Foods, so you can also go to Whole Foods, pick up those drinks. If you go to look up Ginger Supreme drinks, they're usually in the cooler area. You can also now go on Amazon.com, search for Ginger Supreme drinks, or you can just go to Quarantine Enterprise /sponsors. They have the link up on there as well. So you can go there, find out the drinks. They have 12 packs, 6 packs, and 24 packs, a variety of drinks and everything, Caribbean flavor. So if you like those Caribbean flavor drinks, most likely they have the flavor for you. Tonight on the show, we have Nice Burruss. Say your last name correct? I just wanted to make sure. We have on the show, we're going to get in. You know how we do. We're going to get into some music. Then we're going to chop it up with him, find out a little bit more. I'm going to have him introduce himself and everything and let y'all know exactly what's going on with him. So we're going to go into some music right quick. I wanted to actually play Finally Free first, but I'm just going to go back to, because like this track was just released last week, and I'm feeling it by Venomous. It's called Far Away, and we got Valentine's coming up, so nice little flavor for that Valentine's touch and everything. So this is Venomous with featuring Lyric G, Venomous with Far Away. This is Venomous with Far Away, featuring Lyric G. All right.
Yeah, Venomous, Federal, you know. Sometimes I be on the love trail. Just let me talk to you for a second. Listen. Yeah. We used to say it's us against the world. Fell in love way before I was your girl. Combos on the Skype, talking late night. Kiss you like I mean it when we out on date night. You my little vixen, what you like to say? Kinda shy till I'm showing off that negligee. I cried for you every time you had to walk away. I tried harder even when you said you couldn't stay. Close my eyes, now we laying on the beach. Lotion on my thighs, hands on my peach. I'm the student, man, I love it when you teach. Even when I travel, I ain't never out of reach. Kept it classy, but my mind in the gutter. Matching furs, matching kicks in the summer. Love it when you tell me that no one can come above her. A diamond in the rough when she shine like no other, yeah.
Baby, where you wanna go? Tell me. Anywhere, just let me know. We'll go far away from here. We'll make everything alright. Baby, where you wanna go? Tell me. Anywhere, just let me know. We'll go far away from here. Far away. We'll make everything alright.
You always used to say I was your goddess. I don't share much, but I kept it honest. Kept me smooth in the water, so I'm polished. I ain't never stressed, cause you kept me well acknowledged. Was thicker than the thieves in the night. More than just your hand, played your left and your right. Living like a movie where we flying through the night. Fresh out the gate, chicks is rude out of spite. And I ain't even noticing the bras. I'm snapping passports, collecting my awards. Busy trying to make my ends and open doors. Texting from my show when I'm out of all these tours. I never seem to think that it would end. Signals getting crossed, now he mad at me again. No matter what, I just hope you comprehend. Daydreaming on this flight, wish that I was home again. Come on.
Baby, where you wanna go? Tell me. Anywhere, just let me know. We'll go far away from here. Far away. We'll make everything alright. Just let me know. We'll go far away from here. Far away. We'll make everything alright.
Yeah. Venomous. Lyric G.
Tell me what you want, baby.
What's going on, man? That's the L, the A, the C. Yeah, right, Quarantine Radio. Got this.
You got me going crazy. Must be produced lately. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
Shout out Floss B, man.
Baby, you stay on my mind. I wanna make you all of my time.
Tropical drinks and fine minks. Sitting right over the Cuban links. She love it cause it's real. She always did love the way it feel. And she always will. I pulled up with some Dawn and some crushed ice. Back rubs for a Dawn off a tough flight. Tell me she hate it when I'm gone, she can't sleep at night. And by the time the bottle gone, we done fucked twice. She a keeper, so I keep her in. Fuck all that talking from the people, I don't sleep with them. Plus she hope I don't forget about her in and out of town. Black lace gown, she just wanna hold her down.
I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. You got me going crazy. Just thinking about you lately. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Baby, you stay on my mind. I wouldn't mind giving you all of my time.
President suites and first class seats. Gourmet sweets, bon appetit. Whenever it's her and me in the sheets, don't have to speak. Catch us on the Sunset Beach for 2 weeks, huh?
Fly away, take us here to another place with my baby. I love it. I love it. It don't matter what the people say. I'm gonna love you anyways. As long as I'm with you. No complaints, it don't matter what we do. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. You got me going crazy. Just thinking about you lately. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Baby, you stay on my mind. I wouldn't mind giving you all of my time.
She look better than you.
Look at my you cheese, you digging me?
My new girl looks better. Yeah. You a throwback, boo. I'm on the new and better things. A new girl look better than you. My new girl look better than you, yeah. You a throwback, boo. My new girl look better. My new there's no more me and you. My new girl look better. New girl look better than you. You a throwback, boo. You had your chance, but you couldn't keep it true. I packed my things and I left you with the crib. We couldn't never get along, girl. We knew we were gonna end up like this. I ain't never coming back, baby, no way. Quit calling my phone and texting. Moving on to something brand new. And she looking way better than you do. My throwback, boo. I'm on to doing better things. New girl look better than you. My new girl look better than you, yeah. You my throwback, boo. My new girl look better. My new there's no more me and you. My new girl look better. New girl look better than you. What you did ain't cool. You ran around with this other fool. I did my best to try to treat you like a queen. I took you all around the world, girl. I gave you all the finer things. Now we ain't never hooking up, baby, no way. Quit calling my phone and texting. I'm moving on to something brand new. And she treat me way better than you do. Throwback, throwback, boo. I'm on to doing better things. I'm on to doing better things. New girl look better than you. My new girl look better than you, yeah. You my throwback, boo. My new girl look better. My new there's no more me and you. My new girl look better. Why would I take you back the way you treated me? I gave you everything, girl. I had to move on to something better than you, girl. Something better than you, girl. My new girl look better than you. You a throwback, boo. I'm on to doing better things. Throwback, boo. My new girl look better than you. My new girl look better than you, yeah. You a throwback, boo. There's no more me and you. My new girl look better.
to make up, that's all we do. Wake up to make up, that's all we do.
Come on.
Love me, and you hate me, that's a game for fools. Wake up to make up, that's all we do. Love me, and you hate me, that's a game for fools.
Yeah, now, I always knew you'd be my girl to the very end. First we fuss, then we fight, then we back again. I know sometimes you probably felt you should pack it in, but you also feel I got what up and lacking in. Is it the sexy things I say when I'm rapping it, or the naughty things I do when it's happening? Either way, how we play is so passionate. The things you try to get away with, but I ain't having it. And when I stray, you not having it. You quick to check a chick, want some fallback, just switch off. I swear your little badass is so raw, but when I hold you in my arms, your badass turns so soft. But what's the beat without the honey? A clip without the money? What's a true summer day if the rays ain't sunny? What's a lamp without a light? A ring without a fight? Break up after new makeup after night.
Wake up to make up, that's all we do.
Come on.
Love me, and you hate me, that's a game for fools. Wake up to make up, that's all we do. Love me, and you hate me, that's a game for fools.
Now I work a 9 to 5, hustle weed just to save stacks. Never own a Rollie or a Benz or a Maybach. Matter of fact, you ain't concerned with a Maybach, and neither would these other the jigger wouldn't say that. Sometimes we kick back, smoking on the hate sack, talk about some kids in the crib you wanna lay at. Fools fall in love, but never fall apart. A lot of hit women, but you number one on the chart. And that's just from the heart, and this is no facade. You say you love me even if I never make it large. That's why I'm down to ride for you, down to die for you. You my baby girl, yup, I'm your baby boy. Screams when we fighting, bad, it's a different noise. And even when you smack the man, I learn how to keep my poise. I know I slipped up, twisting these broads, but I jump off a cliff though, before I walk out that door, for sure.
Wake up to make up, that's all we do. Love me, and you hate me, that's a game for fools. Wake up to make up, that's all we do. Love me, and you hate me, that's a game for fools. Break up to make up, that's all we do. But you love me, then you hate me, that's a game for a fool. Break up to make up, that's all we do. But you love me, then you hate me, that's a game for a fool.
Yeah, I said now breaking up to making up, something that lovers do. If we break up and never make up, then our love is never true. So I'm riding with you, your body love me tighter than you. So I'm siding with you instead of always fighting with you. I got the touch of bronze, but it's like it's Midas to you. And when I cop you dull ice, it's like the brightest to you. Inexpensive gifts that I bought, it's like they prices to you. I stop the line, you stop the crying, and that death will be through. With you.
Wake up to make up, that's all we do. But you love me, then you hate me, that's a game for fools. I can play these games. Wake up to make up, that's all we do. But you love me, and you hate me, that's a game for fools.
I never end in fairy tale, I know the ending very well. But I control my fate, and when I see your face, I wanna lock you down like an inmate. Okay, what your friends say, all bent out of shape. We can make it last, we can make it last. Forget about your exes, we can leave them in the past. Looking at your body like I'm working on a task. You $1 billion cash, I just throw it in the bag. Whatever you want, haters hate, but we can do whatever we want. Bye-bye, go kick rocks, we in a drop. And we off to the spot, the love of my life, what you thought. And I'ma keep her at all costs. Diamonds on her necklace, we all floss. I got it on my arm, yeah, I see y'all lost. Good ones come and go, but you gotta know what's worth fighting for in this world. So give a chance, take you by the hand, show you life's good. Just put me in your plans. I can make you feel good, make you feel great, make you feel safe when it gets late. I never end in love, you can never get enough of.
Crazy when the one you want thinks you want everyone but her. Truth is, I already see your last name replaced with my sir. All I gotta do is make your vision on blur while I make a tunnel vision of you and I. Truth is, you the only one catching my eye. Why would I lie? Matter of fact, don't even reply. I know I ain't your typical guy. Plus, you might have heard about my past. The girls back then, they never last. But I'm trying to make you my last. Last kiss, last one I give my heart to. The one I watch walk down the aisle to say I do. Murder be my best man, making sure I don't tear up when I hold your hand. Kissing your lips, sealing till death do us.
Good ones come and go, but you gotta know what's worth fighting for in this world. So give a good chance, take you by the hand, show you life's good. Just put me in your plans. I can make you feel good, make you feel great, make you feel safe when it gets late. I never end in love, you can never get enough of.
This is an X-Lee beat.
Oh yeah, yeah. Call it magic, the way you appeared. Call it fate, yeah. We were meant to be here, ain't no debate. Girl, it's crystal clear. Feel the same. Do you feel the same? Do you love me? Really love me? Nowadays it's about the money. What if I had nothing? Would you be there for me? If you mean it, won't you show me? Tell me that you love me. But no one above me. Tell me that you love me. But no one above me. Yeah, yeah. Tell me that you really, really care. Show me that you always will be there. Even until we both have gray hair. Always be there, yeah. Do you love me? Really love me? Nowadays it's about the money. What if I had nothing? Would you be there for me? If you mean it, won't you show me? Tell me that you love me. But no one above me. Tell me that you love me. But no one above me. Yeah, your heart, I wanna keep it. That smile, girl, I can't believe it. It's you that I wanna be with. Can't you see it? Can't you see it? Your heart, I wanna keep it. That smile, girl, I can't believe it. Girl, it's you that I wanna be with. Can't you see it? Can't you see it? Tell me that you love me. But no one above me. Tell me that you love me. But no one above me. Tell me that you love me. But no one above me. Tell me that you love me. But no one above me. Yeah, yeah.
Pictures in my head remind me of you, pacing back and forth, lost 'cause I can't find you. So what do I do when I'm lost and confused? Search for a lifetime just to find true love like you. Until then, until I find it, yeah. Oh, because my heart, I'll just. That's all I got, baby. Because my heart. Now my heart speaks louder than me, and the world shuts up when it speaks. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I feel love's too far away for the trip, but when I journey out my way, and I begin to pray for God to send me take us away. I'll just because my heart, I'll just keep on. Because my heart, break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down, 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 down. I'm not gonna stop till I find my baby.
Alright, we're back. Last track was our guest tonight, Nice Burruss. Smooth track. Got that smooth R&B flavor on that and everything. Just so that people know who you are, give a brief introduction of who you are.
Hi, my name is Nice Burruss, owner of Evasive Hearts Music Group. I'm a soul singer, not just R&B, but soul, not neo soul, soul. You put the neo on there, you say you're a new soul. I'm an old soul, you know what I mean? So, I'm from the sticks. So, you can follow me on all these social medias, Facebook, Nice Burruss, all
that. All right. Like I was talking to him, chopping it up with him before we actually start the show and everything. And like the first time I saw him, I'm trying to remember like it was the first time, cause like I'm trying to remember if it was when I saw you with Simone or was it at the Apollo.
Probably was Apollo first.
Yeah, cause I just remember like just seeing y'all there and like it was crazy, cause like some of the people the tracks wasn't working and everything, and the way that your band just picked up on the beat and just started playing on the live, it like that live feel of it, it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, and it kind of enhanced the performer and everything. Cause like I even remember like there was this one rap group there, Real Hype and everything, and I can't remember what happened to that track, but y'all picked up on that.
You said the Salvation Army at the time.
Yeah,
that was after Simone then, and the thing about live music is it push your limits.
Yeah,
like either you're gonna really perform or you're going to kind of fall, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you really want to know if you were really made for music, don't do the tracks. Like, try a live band because you have to engage this crowd. You got to get with the audience and stuff. So Apollo was a good outlet for my band to really get out there because we ended up getting the first season. Then it came and it was like, well, we're going to keep y'all every season. And so it gives us an opportunity to be a little, flexible as far as music is concerned because everybody's coming with all different styles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything. So it's just, it makes it a little bit easier for us to migrate through music because we've played just about every style, you know what I'm saying?
So when was it that you knew that music was your passion and that you wanted to?
That's day one. Day one. I grew up in D.C. Well, let's put it like this. I was born in Washington, D.C. I stayed there till I was 5 or 6 and came down to North Carolina. And at a young age, my grandfather was a pastor. He built a church, but he built the house that I grew up in above the church. And so all that's there are instruments. You go to a church, first thing that draws the crowd is the instruments. So I was down there playing drums, and my uncle, my mom all play instruments. So it made it where it was that much easier for me to kind of gravitate towards music. And then around about the age of 6, I really got into like singing. I told my mom we was riding back from D.C. coming down to a little town called Pageland, South Carolina. And I told my mom was singing a gospel song, and I was like, hey, I could sing. And she like looked at me and was like, sing what? And I'm like, yo, like I can really sing. And from there, it was me and my mom singing for years as the Faithful 2 gospel singers. And from there, it just branched off to different venues and stuff. And, of course, playing piano and singing and doing all these things in music was it was a little more easier to do certain things, you know what I'm saying? So basically, the influence came from my family. Like, straight church people, everybody plays something. You're going to be in church. You know what I mean? Like, you're not missing church, especially if you live above it. Yeah. You're gonna be in church. Yeah. So that was the whole thing for me, just to keep myself surrounded with music, because I mean, if you know anything about life, music can ease the storm. You know what I'm saying? Or it can predict the storm. It can do a whole bunch of stuff. It can set the mood for the night, or it can destroy the mood for the night. Yeah. So just using that resource very wisely to get to where I'm at now. Went to North Carolina Central, came here for mass communications. I went to Gardner-Webb for music and majored in concentration in performance, vocal performance, and minored in jazz piano. And then I came to Central for mass communication, concentration, broadcasting. And so my idea was to come out, instead of doing music, because I already played instruments, go to school, do something outside of music, but still connected to music. You know what I'm saying? And work in a different realm, but I can't stay away from the stage, man. Like, I just can't. I can't stay away from it. Yeah.
I can feel that. So, what were you started playing the instruments first, and then branched off to singing, or just singing?
Yeah, drums. I was a noise maker. Pots, pans. Then my uncle was a drummer, so as boys we gravitate to that beat, that rhythm. So I started out on drums, climbing up on his high stool, trying to play the drums. Then when we moved to North Carolina, my mother's a preacher, by the way. So, yeah, I'm a PK, you know what I mean? And she came there for ministry. And the church that she was at, they had me as a drummer, but there was no keyboard player. And I was like, well, I can't just keep beating, drums. Like, so Mama went and bought me this little keyboard, and I took, Chris Witherspoon from Charlotte. He actually was like a mentor. He was younger than me, but he was doing stuff that I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? He was controlling the crowd of people with a piano and an organ, you know what I'm saying? And he was a preteen. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this guy, I'm like, I'm older than you, dude. Like, I'm supposed to be better than you know what I mean? But he was an influence, and his father, Bishop Witherspoon, he was the one that took me under his wings and was like, you can actually play if you could sing and harmonize. Ain't nothing but putting it in your fingers, just do that, And so going and spending time with them, being put out in the front when I wasn't ready, even when I wasn't ready, just thrown out there into the den, like, go play these songs. I'm like, got this little Yamaha with these speakers on the top, you know what I mean? So, that was just, I guess, the trial and to see if I would stick it out. Mm-hmm. And now, 20-some odd years later, I'm still doing music, and enjoying the ride.
So did you learn how to read music, or did you just
Went to school
play for ear?
I started out playing by ear, and I was like one of those cases where you go to college as someone that already does music. And I don't know if you deal with anybody that knows what you do, but they tend to know more about it than you do sometimes. And so me being a musician and already working, going to a classroom setting with classical instructors telling me that you don't play conventional, you play very different. We're going to have to change the way you play, the way you do all this. I'm like, nah. Like, I do this. I got this. I've been playing longer than y'all probably been teaching, But, I got humbled because they kept putting stuff in front of me that my fingering wasn't working with. And so they were like, you're going to have to learn this stuff if you want to do more, and broaden your horizon in piano. But eventually, I just, they put me in a jazz class, hired a piano player just for me. I was the only jazz piano minor at Gardner-Webb University. And they hired him. He came out. His name was Bill Hannah. This dude quit on the second week of school.
Wow.
Looked at me and said, ain't really much I can teach you. He was like, I've seen you at clubs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like literally like 16, 17, 18. And he's like, I remember when you was up in Charlotte, Spirit Square and stuff like that. And so he was like, you got it. It's not really, much I can do. I can show you songs. But other than that, there's not much I can give you. So I ended up being more stuck and more focusing on my vocals. Because at that time it was like, okay, I'm in the country. We have great musicians, but they're far and few in between. You know what I'm saying? So you have to like figure out what your niche is and like hone in on it and really study it and do it. So singing was always the thing that made me happy, and I can do it. So why not? Yeah, why not?
It kind of like I don't know, like if you watch Grey's Anatomy.
Not at all.
Oh.
But we can talk about it. Oh, hey, I'm with it.
Well, I was about to say, because there's a character on there, Christine, and like she was a heart surgeon, and like she was passionate about it, and like it kept on seeming like she already knew, and like most people didn't know, like even though she wanted to learn and everything, right. But it seemed like she knew more than who was teaching her. She wanted somebody more advanced that kept on
trying
you
get
to
bored.
search for. Yeah,
you get bored.
Yeah,
that's real easy, and even if you think about when you were in school, right? Everybody learns at a different pace, and if you're one of those advanced kids, you always heard, he's bored in class, that's why he's failing. I wasn't failing, but I wasn't passing by a big margin. I was just like, this is, A, B, 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 C. Let me get my 77. I'm good, Knowing I was smarter, but it was just like it wasn't really a challenge. It was like, why do I have to prove myself on this paper? But in hindsight, it kind of kicked me in my butt because I teach now. So it's like, y'all need to learn how to do y'all work. And they're like, why do I need to be proving this to you? And I'm like, well, I had to walk this walk, you know what I'm saying? And so eventually I ended up learning that education was really important because there's so many different facets of life that we never even touch. And that's the best part about music because music addresses it all. And that's what made me really want to be a part of it because what better way to express yourself than, singing it for me, singing it, playing it. If I'm going through something, I could be in my house by myself, play my piano, sing my song, take me a couple of deep breaths, do whatever I do, and roll out, you know what I'm saying? Other people might not have it that easy, I do music only. I don't do anything else, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like you got to really keep yourself busy and really do what you got to do. And now I'm just taking more of an interest in my personal career because I've been doing so many other people's careers that you start putting yourself to the back burner. Now I'm getting older. I'm like,
yeah. It's kind of like what T-Pain has said. He was doing everybody's hooks and everything, and he was like, he wasn't dissing Nate Dogg,
right.
But all you know is Nate Dogg was for the hooks and stuff
it.
like that. He's helping all these people making these hits and everything. I'm sure he was making his money, but I'm sure that he wanted to put out his own album. Like I don't think Nate Dogg ever put out. I don't think he ever put out an album. Did he?
Who, Nate?
Nate.
I think he did.
He did?
Yeah, I believe he put out an album. I don't know, but we can look that up too. Cause I would really want to know. I'll buy it just cause.
Yeah, but like everybody, cause like everybody knew that if you wanted to hit, get Nate Dogg on the track.
Yeah, all day.
But like I said, I can't remember if he actually put out his own album.
Well, see, if we have to think about it, then that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't place it. I can't think it. Like, you are only known for smoking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I personally get it because, like I said, you get lost, especially if you're making money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I love music, but I love the money that I make doing music. I'm not going to sugarcoat none of that.
Yeah, cause like you're not gonna make the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame by just doing hooks.
Exactly.
Everything.
Exactly. You only gonna be a part of somebody else's project.
Yeah.
And I don't want to keep being a part of other people's projects. Sometimes you just want to do your own thing. That's where I'm at. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna do any features on this album. I'm really, you know, in my mind it's like, I've heard a lot of people, they're great and I love them, but sometimes it's better just to hear that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially for my first project being a complete project. I want people to really know where I'm coming from musically. You know, I am different. You know what I'm saying? When I hit the stage, I am different. I'm totally different from what you see out here. You know, and then I have to play a role in different bands that I'm with as well. So, you know, you just got to do it, man. You know, it's that time.
Yeah, because I know, like, some people, like, when they actually do the first album and everything, and they have a whole bunch of features, they get lost in the shuffle and everything.
Yeah.
Like, we see that you have great chemistry with other artists and everything, but, like, can you do a whole album and everything?
Why are they helping you all the time?
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. They're just
Yeah,
helping you.
it's kind of like Mace verse on Lean Back. He said, "You're a hot 16, but I'm a very great song."
There it is.
Like you're always good on being a feature, but like.
But when it comes to your own stuff, you short.
Yeah.
You short, and that's the biggest thing. That's what separates it too. You know, you do have people that are great hooks. You know, they can give you a great hook, and that's it. You got people that can write a good 16 or a good 8 or however their song is structured. And that might be the limit of their, you know, I ain't gonna say ability, but we'll say their appeal in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people that can actually sing and actually do the things that they have that full package, but they are so kind-hearted and so easy to, they're followers. Let's put it like that. When you become a follower, you don't never get your work done. You're so worried about following the next person to help them get their work done.
Cause it's kind of like some artists is that like they start off as writing and everything. Cause you think of people like Neo, Carrie Hilson, Carrie Hilson. But like I really like a lot of people said that the reason why she kind of fell off was her little beef with Beyonce and everything. But but like you have those people that actually develop in the background, and then like. Because they were doing their demos and everything, but then you do have those people that are in the background writing and everything. Kind of like how, I guess you can say, on the hip hop side, ghostwriter is kind of the shame.
Yeah.
Like you have people that can write their butt off and everything, but they can't deliver it like other rappers. And like so they find somebody that can deliver.
Think about NWA.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's a prime example. Cube was the writer. You know what I'm saying, and he was the one that. At the time, they didn't believe in his voice. Let's just be real. That's what it was. They didn't believe in his voice. So what they did, they gave his words, had him think it, and had somebody else speak it.
Yeah, because like they were saying in the movie, like I'm not sure, because like sometimes the movies, but they were basically saying that he was writing stuff that Easy was living, so it was easier for Easy to actually speak it and stuff like that.
But see, if you really think about how Cube was, I mean, both of them were gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't really say. I mean, as far as money was concerned, of course he had that backing. You know what I'm saying? But you really can't compare the two as far as the grind was concerned, because both of them did live similar but yet different lives. And so whereas Cube had the passion, Easy had the means. And then what ended up happening when Cube backed off and went on his own?
You saw the missing formula. From the
NWA,
yeah.
And so now you see where the passion was really at, because if you really, like at the end of the day, of course, the illness, took its part. But even if they had reunited, who would have been doing the writing?
True.
And who would have been getting that check?
That was the whole issue, is that he wasn't getting his check.
That money, so you had to go where you can get your money.
And I was when we had on the show why am I forgetting the person's name? And I'm probably gonna remember it afterwards.
Right.
But we talk about like bands, like you don't have any guy bands no more, or female bands anymore, or well groups I should say groups. Like I think the last real girl group was Destiny Child, and like I'm trying to think like the last.
Well, I mean, you had 3LW and all that. Like
I think they died off. They died off before.
The longevity, let's say the ones that presented the longevity was Destiny's Children. That's what I call them.
because it was always a joke, like the reason why I say they were the last, I believe, because like all the BET awards, like they would have the female group, and then they would have Destiny Child versus these people that were no longer putting out any albums.
Right.
Because they were the only ones out. Of course, they were going to win.
Right.
Because they just had those people nominated, and it was the same thing like with Nicki Minaj. Like a lot of people might say something with the BET Awards, but there really no other female artists that were not. Nowadays she has competition and everything, but back then, like
it wasn't nobody.
They were just having not people nominated because they needed something to fill.
They needed. Everybody else was locked up. I'm sorry.
But the thing about it is like with the groups, like it seemed like every group broke up because somebody wanted to be the front, or the money. There was money issue.
Yeah.
Cause like the last male group was actually TGT.
TGT.
And what happened with them? Money issues.
That's
Tyrese
always
wanted more money. I don't know if it had to do with the issue that he.
That's a sensitive subject right there.
But
much love to those fellas too.
That was a great album.
Yeah.
Front to back, great album.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that they broke up like that.
Right,
So like they brought R&B back and everything.
It's I can say so much. We'll probably speak about now. I'm gonna let that. We'll probably speak about that later. But you have three entities that were huge individually, and then they brought it together. And honestly, I just felt like it was for the heck of it for them. You know what I'm saying? I figured it would. It wouldn't take long for them to break up, because all of them. If you think about it, we all a group. That means we're splitting fans. We're splitting fans. There's gonna be people that likes him a lot more than they like me. You know what I'm saying? And so if you think about it, egos and stuff like that, which plays a big part in the money, because an ego will tell you need to get more money than that guy, or I deserve this because And so at the end of the day, you better know what your lane is and stay in it. And at the end of the day, on top of the end of the day, you better make sure you have the money when you leave. You know what I'm saying? And somewhere to go.
And it always seemed like you said, it's always like one person that is the favorite. Like I can't think of like there was a favorite in Boys and Men, but
Wanye. Well, no, you're right. All of them, but Wanye was. Yeah, you're right. They
were all equal in that group.
Yeah, they were all equal, but it's just like this, like. You got the deep voice.
Yeah.
So you got the women that's coming for that. You got Wanye, who is, look chunky.
But he's no longer in the group now.
Right.
And I think they actually said that the issue with him was money. Like there's a lot of rumors going on why he's no longer in the group.
Listen, money breaks up a lot of stuff. Money will break up your boy band, your girl band, your marriage, your girlfriend boyfriend relationship. It will break all that up.
And it's crazy that you talk about 3LW because look the girl that they kicked out, and look where she's at now.
Yeah, I was about to say totally different realm now. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's needed.
Like everything happens for a reason.
For a reason.
And like she probably just needed that push to be.
Great, to be great.
Yeah.
That's it. Sometimes people are getting in our way. It's not always us.
Yeah.
A lot of times we do that, I keep getting in my own way. No, sometimes it's another person.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're getting in your way. And you're going to have to do what you got to do, even if it comes at the hand of being let go. You know what I'm saying? That's not the end of you. That's just the end of that situation. Now you can turn that page and start a new chapter. You know what I'm saying? Or a new verse if you talk about the Bible. But, it gives you the opportunity to explore. I've been fortunate enough to be in music over 20 years. I'm a quartet baby, you know, gospel quartet, hardcore, squalling, you know, all that good stuff, you know. The Hamiltons, same thing with them. We traveled in the same circuits and all that. And so, you know, for us, the purity of where we are is not monetary. Yeah, we love money. Don't get it twisted, but we love to sing. I don't think there's too many quartet guys that you're gonna meet, or any church people for the most part, that are gonna say no if you ask them to sing. Yeah, we gonna sing. We gonna sing. This is what I love to do. I can't see myself doing anything else. And after 20 years, if I ain't did anything else, I'm probably not gonna do anything else.
So, like, what actually got you to actually form the band and everything?
But that was money. That was about money. Yeah. When you form a band, that's about money. I wanted to make sure. Well, the initial goal was to have a band for myself, but the business side of me said, "Hey, you are the keyboard player, and these guys are loyal to whatever you do because we have a good time and we do what we do what we're supposed to do." So it turned into people calling and asking me if I could put bands together, and I was like, "Let me start a company." You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all calling quite often. Let me start a company, and then I'll have, you know, multiple musicians per instrument. That way I can have Ace of Hearts in multiple places at the same time. And that's basically what I've been gearing towards, is just basically branding the band as a band. We do backline. We have background singers, The Party, that's Dottie, Jada, and Jose on Facebook. Shout out to y'all. The best. Like, you know, they get it in. As well as, you know, I also have my own obligations. So forming a band was easier for me to do, so I can do other stuff. Because if I'm the only one that can play keys, you know what I'm saying, somebody going to miss that money. Yeah. Let's be real. We playing for it. We want that money. Yeah. So I wanted to put something together where I could be retractable, you know what I'm saying, and they can still eat. And they ain't got to worry about, well, Nice ain't going to be here. No, that's fine. I got VJ. VJ's going to do it, you know what I'm saying? And then we just stick together. We're brothers, so it was just that much more easy for us to come together and say, let's play. Let's just play. Let's see what we can do with it. I mean, you're obligated, but at the end of the day, I'm not trying to keep you from being great. So if you have opportunities out there that you need to do, we got 4 other people that play that same instrument that you play. Go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when you need to come back, come on back. And so we were fortunate enough to have done a lot of stuff with a lot of artists and stuff like that, and just had some fun through this time.
And it's also good when, like, you have people that have the same vision and everything.
You fail if y'all ain't on the same page. You know what I'm saying? And I really take this the scripture, how can two walk together unless they agree? That's real in life. That's not a relationship verse. That's about people in life. That's about me and you can't be friends and accomplish this goal if I'm thinking about the left side of it and you think about the right side of it. Bottom line, we got to bring that together, be common with it, and actually build to have our right and left meet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's real major. Just making sure that we stay true to the vision. And like I said,
was that?
Huh?
What verse was that?
How can two walk together unless they agree?
Oh, okay. I thought you were actually quoting one of my favorite verses,
which is. I
you
like
you
it.
Put me on the spot.
Yeah, I did. You put me on the spot.
Like, I have to look it up, but it's basically talking about see if I
that's all right. We gonna get to it.
Yeah, it's basically talking about somebody being alone and just meeting that other half and stuff like that, and like how can one be warm and stuff like that. So like that's why when you said it, I was trying to catch it because like it sounded like the same.
Because it's not good for man to dwell alone. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we all want somebody to see the same thing we see. You know what I'm saying? We are those type of people. Regardless, we're emotional creatures. I don't care how hard you are. You know what I'm saying? I bet you a good song will make you cry. I'm talking about cry. I'm talking about snotting, you know, eyes red, swollen forehead, all that stuff, man. The hardest man could break from music.
And you got to think about tomorrow's Valentine's Day. This is a day. That's a day that people either hate or love.
Facebook is on fire. You hear me? Facebook is on fire.
And the main reason is because it's that emotion. Like
Yeah.
You're reminded.
Yeah. You're reminded of it, and anything.
Like all year, you find being single, and then like you see all these couples.
It's high lit. It's right there in your face. You can't help but to feel some type of way because you're looking at it just directly in your face.
And then I remember like in high school, like it was on like, cause like they had people like going to each classroom singing to people's Valentines. Like you had to see it right there. Somebody.
Yeah.
Like,
right there in your face, doing something you want.
Like if some girl, their boyfriend didn't buy them that singogram.
Right, they looking at him like, bruh. So you just gonna watch them.
But I'm about to go into a music break, and then we'll come back, chop it up some more and everything.
No doubt.
Learn more about your travels and stuff like that. Because I know that one time I saw that you actually traveled to Atlanta and everything to perform and everything. So I want to talk about how you start touring, building your brand and everything. Because like you've been talking about your professor was actually catching you out in the club. I wanted to ask you about that, but we started getting into something else. But I'm about to get into some music right quick, and then we're gonna come back, chop it up some more with Nice and everything. Oh, I wanted to ask you about your name too. So we're going to get into all that. But first track that I'm about to play is actually who we were actually talking about earlier, and we actually interviewed her a couple of months ago too, Simone with Love. This is Simone with Love. Then we're going to come back, chop it up with Nice some more. All right?
Pinged up cooking. I never give my loving no way to nobody. I never give my loving no way to nobody. I swear this thing is yours, it ain't for everybody. I swear this thing is yours, so forget. I've been daydreaming about you. I'm in love with you. What we gon' do? Hey, then you call me and say you finna come through. I'm getting ready for you. And what we gon' do? Hey, yeah. I never give my loving no way to nobody. I never give my loving no way to nobody. I swear this thing is yours, it ain't for everybody. I swear this thing is yours, so fuck everybody. Ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody else. Just me and you, don't need no one to know these feelings. Know these feelings. Now if you ever leave me, I don't know what I would do. I'm getting ready for you, 'cause you're my boo. Hey, daddy, do you hear me? 'Cause what I'm saying is true. Do anything for you. So what we gon' do? Hey, yeah. I never give my loving no way to nobody. I never give my loving no way to nobody. I swear this thing is yours, it ain't for everybody. I swear this thing is yours, so fuck everybody. Ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody else. Just me and you, don't need no one to know these feelings. Know these feelings. I belong to you.
fire. Switching lanes like I'm running from the cops. Flashing lights and all this thunder roaring. Got me one more. I want more. I gotta get there. I'm running out of time. Even though it's so near, I'm sitting on cloud nine. I gotta get there. I'm running out of time. Even though it's so near, I'm sitting on cloud nine. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Too late to turn back now. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Too late to back down. Yeah. Chasing stones, chasing stones. I'm running out of time. Chasing stones, chasing stones. I'm running out of time. All these elements for a storm when the water falls. Tensions building, the sun is rising, haven't slept at all. I can't think of nothing else. Wonder if I get that, will I get that by myself? Even the past few times I wasn't satisfied. I only forgave you 'cause I had a mission to ride. Quick fast. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Too late to turn back now. Yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Too late to back down. Yeah, yeah. Chasing stones, chasing stones, chasing stones, chasing stones, chasing stones, chasing stones.
Will I ride?
I'm running out of time.
Chasing a feeling, falling nothing short of amazing. Free to release it all behind the walls of my haven. Never satisfied, gotta keep feeding my cravings. Waited in line to make it mine despite of the hating. I'm starting to taste it, flashbacks of purity. Wet in the dry season shows my ability. Kinda like I'm the jazz to your Hillary. Sliding in your thoughts with strokes of sincerity. Now you feeling me, stimulating what I say. On this beat when I speak, let's call it foreplay. Can't no lay gusto when I stop, tell me por qué. Close your eyes and let your mind run like a Porsche. I'm just prepared to look different, but I'm authentic. Stay with a pen to defend what was God-given. Feeling hurt with synonyms of hard living. It's my inner Biggie Smalls, got me dawn sipping. Pull up.
Chasing stones, chasing stones. I'm running out of time. Chasing stones, chasing stones. I'm running out of time.
Yeah, it's such a good feeling. Wanna lose all control. Oh, it's such a good feeling. Yeah, feel it down in my soul. And I don't wanna ever let it go. I want to feel this way until I'm old. I was made to fly and touch the sky, so let me soar. It's time for us both to lose control. I get such a good feeling, feeling.
Your kiss to me is healing, healing, healing. My one wish on the star is to always be where you are. 'Cause you give me that feeling, feeling, feeling. Got so much I could share it. Share it all with the world, all with the world. Stronger than any mountain, but as gentle as our love. I don't wanna ever let it go. I want to feel this way until I'm old. I was made to fly and touch the sky, so let me soar. It's time for us both to lose control. I get such a good feeling, feeling, feeling. Your kiss to me is healing, healing, healing. My one wish on the stars, I'll always be where you are. 'Cause you give me that feeling, feeling, feeling. I wanna never let go. I wanna never let go. Baby, I know that you know, and I know you won't ever let go. It's like I'm on an island with the finest, and we're dining, and it's all for me. And baby, you remind me, you're behind me, never hiding, won't all to say. I get such a good feeling, feeling, feeling. Your kiss to me is healing, healing, healing. My one wish on the stars, I'll always be where you are. 'Cause you give me that feeling. I wanna never let go. I wanna never let go. I wanna never let go. I wanna never let go.
Lay your head down, lay your head down. Just lay your head down. Symptoms typical, feeling lonely, sick of all of his games, sex, life drowsy. He can't find the time. Baby, you can have mine. My schedule's open daily, and for you all night. That's what I prescribe. You can take any time, as much as you like, girl, before, after your meal. So you know the deal, you plug on the refill. Pharmacy's open all night. Come and get your good loving from me all night. My PhD in your body will make you high. And all you need's a dose of me, girl. Trust your doctor. You know I'ma take care of you and your doctor. You know everything's kept between you and your doctor. So when your boyfriend goes to sleep, call your doctor and come and get this remedy from your doctor. Have a seat. Take those off. Let me see. Just relax and breathe. Grab my hand. Show me where it hurts. You can count on me to break your fever
See my daddy fill my hair with so much doubt. And you know my brother told me this niggas ain't about shit. Now I be worrying and stressing myself out, cause I never learned to trust. Therefore I do not know love, but I know I can't give up. Cause what if I'm wrong? What if I'm thinking you out when you home? What if you really just letting me on? But what if I'm right? What if I'm wrong? This thing is all on me. Gotta work to believe that I'm worth the good thing. Hey, tomorrow's I promise. There's no room for regrets. I know you are honest. I choose to think of the best. Yeah. What if your dude's not playing you? What if everything that he says to you is really true? It's really true.
Again, I gotta prove who I am. See, I know I'm far from perfect, but the reason why you worth it, you don't care what's on the surface, just as long as I don't hurt you. If you're wondering why, if there needs a reply, yes, you're one of a kind. I know it seems like a line, but baby, it ain't a lie. I couldn't find another you, why would I look? I'm sure when God made you, he broke the book. Ain't no if, ands, and maybe, girl, you know you drive me crazy. No, I need you, use my baby, one and only, never shady. Ain't no if, ands, and baby, girl, you know you drive me crazy. No, I need you, you my baby, one and only, never shady.
What if your dude's not playing you? What if everything that he says to you is really true? What if, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if everything that he says is right? What if everything that he says to you is not a lie? What if, what if, what if, what if, what if? What if your dude's not playing you? What if everything that he says to you is really true? What if, what if, what if, what if, what if everything that he says is right? What if everything that he says to you is not a lie? What if, what if, what if, what if, what if?
You
So ready, I can already feel you. I'm ready to settle down. I just wanna be near you. So don't make no plans, and I'll cancel mine too, baby. Because the longer I have to wait, the more things I'll do to you if you make me wait. Don't make me wait too long. Yeah. Don't make me wait too long. Don't make me wait too long. Don't make me wait too long. Oh, don't make me wait too long. Ooh. Now, baby, close the door. Girl, I got a few things that I wanna say. I thought about you last night, this morning, and all day. Girl, I wanna lay you down, giving you every part of me. Because the way I'm feeling right now, I'll fulfill all your dreams. So take 'em off, and I'll take mine off too. Because I've been waiting all day for these hands to get to you. Don't make me wait too long. Don't make me wait. No, no. Don't make me wait too long. Oh, I've been laying here all day waiting on you, baby. Oh, wait too long. If you keep me here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh yeah. Don't make me wait too long. Hey, no, 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 no.
Alright, we're back. Last track was by our guest tonight, Nice Burruss. Very, very soulful. We're bringing you back to that old school R&B right there. As I always tell people, if you listen to us on Spreaker, underneath the actual broadcast and everything, it actually lines up every song that I play. So if you have a question on like who the artist is and stuff like that, it actually lines up all the artists and stuff like that. And like I was telling people before, you actually don't have to listen to the whole broadcast to actually listen to the song that you like. You can go to the list, and actually right next to it has the play button. You actually play it. If you're actually listening to us on the Spreaker app, it actually it will pop up when you actually listen to the broadcast. It will actually have the name of the song that we're playing on there as well. So those are a couple of ways that you can actually see who we're playing and what song, the name of the song, and what the artist is. These are all independent artists, so make sure you reach out to them, let them know that you like their music and everything. All right, but like I was saying before, I wanted to touch on the fact that how you get your name Nice.
Basketball.
Basketball.
It's for basketball.
We here talking about music, and it's like the whole thing is basketball.
Non-related. Basketball. Just something that just stuck with me. It was like, D nice. And I was just like, I'm gonna drop the D and just keep the nice part. It just turned out to be a good name. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just kept it. And when I got to college, you know how, like, I would never call a man delicious. You feel me? So guys was like, I don't know if I want to call you nice. You know what I'm saying? But then after a while, they was like, man, that's just nice. You know what I'm saying? It became a part of their everyday speech. So yeah, basketball is how it started, and just it went from there to music. And I mean, I'm actually a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? So it actually makes sense. So I didn't feel bad about people calling me and then I act different. So that's where it came from. Yeah.
Okay. See, I thought it had has something to do with musically and
Nah,
stuff like that.
nah.
So they just transition over.
Yeah.
You said that you teach music at
Yeah,
Central?
what I do is I take contracts to do plays at Central, and so they'll give me maybe a 2-month contract, 3-month contract, depending on what it is that we're doing. Normally, it's something that's historically black and it's a Broadway musical, or something that's going to Broadway, but always black written, black inspired. Pro-black. But what they call me in to do is basically teach music, whether or not it's in English or whatever language it's in. And it could range from, I could have every bit from 2 students to a whole cast of like 40, 50. And so my goal is to get them to learn how to project, diction, actually stay on your note, and execution, stage presence, incorporating all this into a performance where it's convicting. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gets some conviction out of it, and they actually like it. You know what I'm saying? And because of where it came from, not because of what it is, but because of why. The why is the big part. Not the what, it's the why. And everything we do, it's always the why. It's never the what, because the what can change. The why needs to be constant in order to get it done. So, with that, with the school thing, and I had to go back to Central because, number one, they was the one that gave me the job. And then number 2, they were, I was there, so I got to watch so many people graduate, so many people come out. And I was like, I want to be a part of that some way, where at least somebody say, well, on my journey, I had this one dude, he was funny, but he was strict, but he produced some good stuff, and that's basically what my goal is, to make sure that people actually leave with some sort of foundation. And I think that's why Central, the theater department asked me to stay on board. Now we're at year number 8, and I'm the youngest to do this job. So it's cool. It's pretty decent.
It seemed like Central has something over there with the music program, cause like they have Knife Wonder over there too.
Yeah, and play.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
Yeah, they, hip hop. We had a hip hop class, and you think about it. North Carolina breeds some great musicians. Some great talent. And what better way to show homage to where you come from than to come back to it? At least where you got your starts, you know what I'm saying? And my hat's off to Knife and Play, as well as the other people that have come through and done little spot sessions and stuff like that. Because the same thing with the theater department. What people don't know is that the theater department is the deal. We've had Kim, what's her name? Kim Whitley. I think that's her name. We've had several different people in the industry come to our school and give rave reviews. We have an award-winning cast of people. We have scholarships. We have, it's a lot of stuff that's in the arts that Central has to offer, because think about who we are as people. We're the most creative. We get it done no matter what it takes, you know what I'm saying? And so Central is an outlet for that. And trust me when I tell you, if you run into a musician from Central, and you better know what you're talking about and what you're doing, because they are well versed, and Central doesn't play. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that music department, any band and all that stuff, they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? So why not deal with an institution that gives you that opportunity to learn a profession, not a hobby? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a big thing that draws the students to Central, because of the output of graduating students, as well as people that's in the industry and doing things major, from judges on to musicians. You know what I'm saying? They had come somewhere, So that's a real dope thing. Central is really doing something real big.
As far as transitioning into like teaching like the arts, as far as the theater, was that hard for you?
No, it's just like church.
Church.
I related to church. You working with a group of people that are all different. No matter what their color, creed, it's you got one common goal. It's the same as me teaching a choir. You know what I'm saying, or teaching an individual how to do their solo, or what they're supposed to be focusing on. It's no different. Music is universal. You know what I'm saying? So when I say it's no different, it really is no different. The spirit behind it is different, but it's no different as far as the craft is concerned. Because I'm doing it for a different reason in church. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it totally different than I'm doing it for my paycheck. You know what I'm saying? And so it's no different. No different.
As far as like the vocal coaching and everything, 'cause like this is something I always wonder, like 'cause I always hear like especially like which I'm kind of confused on, 'cause like American Idol's about to come back, but last year they said that it was their final season, so they're coming back. But you have those people that they say have potential, and they have to learn to control. Like what do you do to help people actually control their vocals and pitches and stuff like that?
First thing is breathing. Your note is, I say, it's predicated off of how much oxygen that you have and that you're emitting. So if I'm singing and I don't have enough oxygen, I'm not going to hit the note that I'm supposed to. You know, it takes a little energy, you know what I'm saying, to actually do these things. And if we focus on, you know, everybody's all focused on the note, but we got to get the breathing down first. Because how you going to do a whole show if you can't breathe? Like, for real, like, you're going to be pitchy that whole show. Because you have it, and that's why, and you know, and I need more people that's, you know, independent to really grasp a hold of being healthy and exercising, because that stuff helps you with longevity, especially on stage. Because I came from doing 4-hour shows by myself behind a piano. You know what I'm saying? When Yancey's and Zydeco and all that stuff was open back in the day. Now I'm 33. You know what I'm saying? So the generation that's here now, it's like I've been there. So I have to, and since I'm a little bit older, I have to come back around so they'll know who I am. You know what I'm saying? But during the mid 2000s, 2005, 4, 5, 6, and all that stuff, you had more band activities, more clubs that promoted, you know, 4-hour shows, you know, 3-hour shows, which you still have a few now. But you know, I'm going to these music scenes and stuff like that. I've witnessed, you know, 3-4 songs, you know, and they winded, you know, and they're pitchy, and, you know, and it's like, all you need to do is just breathe. Like, that's it. You breathe, then you hear. You can't hear without breathing, so you got to breathe first, then you hear. Once you start breathing and hearing and getting a pattern and getting an exercise that's normal, routine, if you would, then you'll understand how you're supposed to sing. You know what I'm saying? Because how is important is why. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the difference between relaying a message and losing the message. The how. Because the why and the how, like I said, they right there. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't know why and I don't know how, then I ain't. That's just what it is. Like, I'm not going to succeed. I'm not going to get my message across. I'm not going to be effective. Those are the things that that all goes down to preparing for your craft. If this is what you want to do, you got to prepare for it. You got to, if you want to dance, you got to practice, don't you? You know, because I can't be an 80s baby doing 80s dances. You know what I'm saying? In the 2000s, they're going to be like, bruh, like, what you trying to do? Yeah. So you got to study, you know, study to show yourself approved. And that's what music is supposed to do. You grab different genres and you see how they execute. You know, if you want to be a better performer, what better way to learn than to watch somebody performing? You know, if you want to learn how to if you want to learn how to breathe, do some cardio work. You know what I'm saying? Run on a treadmill. Do stuff like that helps you breathe. If you have a problem with that. Some people just are tone deaf. And I'm just going to be real. Some people just are. I'm just, you know, some people just are tone deaf, and they can almost hit it, and some people just ain't going to never hit it. And that's, the way I look at it is, if you flopping back and forth, like if every performance is like, that's a problem. That means you're not studying it, or you're not perfecting your show. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more time that goes in off stage than it does on stage. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is that gifted to do it like that without preparation. You have people that can come off the cuff and be like, oh, I got a show tonight, cool, I'm about to go up here and sing these songs and go home. You have other cats like, yo, we got to practice, man. I need 5 hours of practice. And you're like, bruh, like, I'm ready to sing now, you know. So it's studying to show yourself approved, but to be able to, like you said, not be pitchy and keep your, you know, your breathing is key. Breathing is key. It is key. Like, in any note, it's key. Low notes, you need oxygen. High notes, you need oxygen. You need to breathe, you know. So that's it, bottom line. That's how you keep your note.
And it's funny that you, cause like the next thing I was about to ask you was about the dancing and everything. As far as artists that dance and then they actually sing, and then you talking about the breathing and everything.
Yeah. See, I don't dance.
So
I'm
you
gonna tell you
can't.
straight up. Bruh. The most I'm giving the crowd is a pelvis thrust. That's the most they get. And that's about it. I can't do no more than that, boy. Let me tell you something. One thing about it, that breathing comes in handy with the dancing, and that's another thing with Central. For the theater department, I also have to work with a choreographer. So, like, rhythmically, you're learning counts. You're learning, how to, what step is supposed to be on the one. Or if I'm not even dancing to the three, you're learning all this stuff, too. So I love the fact that I keep going because there's some things that you will learn later on that you never knew. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be too big-headed to to miss it. And I've learned a lot even in the postseason that I've been able to transcribe to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Especially theatrical performances. It's all about captivating that audience, that story, that plot. You know what I'm saying? You have to translate that in music to keep your audience. So my thing is, like, when I'm doing a show, I'll tell a story. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very positive guy, so anything that I'm telling you is about elevation. It's about, you can. There's no such thing as you can't unless there ain't no such thing as you can't. You know what I mean? Yeah. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to empower and get people to understand. Love is my focus in this project. It's about love. It's about basically the life changes that we've gone through. We've gone through the heartache. We've gone through the pursuit. We've gone through the broke. We've gone through the fights, the arguments, family turning their back on you. Like, I'm on this project that I'm doing, I'm going to have all that. You know what I'm saying? Everything about daily life. You know what I'm saying? And how to overcome these things. No, it's not a gospel album because I'm going to be talking about sex. I'm going to tell you about that too. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of the things that I'm really excited about because this is my opportunity to really put out there really musically sound music. I've seen a lot of people do it wrong for a lot of years, and now to actually have the opportunity, to do stuff on my own terms. Because my goal is not to go on stage and have to do a bunch of covers. I don't want to. I like covers. Don't get it twisted. I love people's songs. But it's nothing like being on stage and doing your own thing. Like, I can go and sing my music, and people still going to receive it, and they're going to dance, And once you get that, then you can start making the move to other venues and stuff. Like, I'll be over here on Thursday. Y'all can come over here and check me out, And it works out. And right now, that's just where I'm at, the branding stage, get people to know who I am, and that I've been here. I've just been helping out a lot of y'all's folks, Now it's just time for some good music, from me. Not saying nobody else does any, but I know I do good music, So that's what I'm trying to offer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the next thing I was going to ask you is about the branding and everything. Like, how are you working on actually putting yourself as a brand and everything to get you? Because, like, you already got like I said, you were talking about people were actually recognizing you and everything, but they recognize you as the guy in the club playing the piano. So, like, how you actually putting yourself as the singer and everything? Like, what's your marketing strategy for that?
Well, first and foremost, just singing everywhere. Like, the first thing you want to do is be seen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, see, I kind of got the catch-22 life because of being a musician. I'm around so many people all the time, and it puts me in a position where I'm in the clubs and stuff so much that when it's time for me to do my own thing, I'm like, I don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just with such and such last week, and we did 3 days there. Then I got to come back and promote my stuff after I'm promoting theirs for the first 2 days, and it's like, I don't really want to go. But now it's just regardless, even when you're tired and stuff. For me, being seen in the public, I want to be known as the businessman of music. Like, I'm the modern day balladeer. If there's ever a title that I'm trying to get, is the modern day balladeer. I want people to understand that that hearts have different sides to it. You know what I'm saying? You could be cold-hearted, you could be warm-hearted. You know what I'm saying? But it's all in how you take or how it's given and how somebody perceives it. That lets you know what your heart has done to someone else or to yourself. So being self-aware of who I am as far as my branding is concerned, knowing what realms to step in, because I can't advertise in the R&B crowd. You know what I'm saying? There's certain places I can't go to pop. I can't go, I'd have to know exactly what my realm, my genre of music is, because that's where a lot of us get it messed up, because some people think they R&B and they pop artists. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. And so knowing what my avenue is, like I said, I'm in the soul, but it's kind of split R&B, soul, you know what I'm saying? So I gear towards that, meeting with management from different places, just rubbing elbows. I don't have to necessarily be asking you to do anything for me. I go out to eat and drink with people all week that's in powerful positions, and they know what I do, and they're just waiting on me. That's another thing. I'm not going until I'm ready and until everything is right. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm laying my music down, making sure that it makes sense, making sure that people will be like, oh, yo, I got to have that. Then I want to have it where people are like, when you coming out with the project? You get what I'm saying? So it's got to be stages for me. Like I said, because I'm already in music, it kind of takes away from some of the days that I might want to promote myself. I might be singing with someone else. I might be, because I also perform with other bands. I have a band, a male group, but, like, there's no buts with that. Something for the people. That's the band that I sing with. And, like, when I'm with them, it's totally different from what show that I do. You know what I'm saying? It's night and day. Like, with them, we do 90s R&B to the most freaky songs, if you would. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we perform every Wednesday night, too, on Wednesday nights at the house in Durham. And I might throw some originals out there and stuff like that. I do use opportunities, like, with bands, if they present them to me, and maybe need some relief, they might get tired and be like, yo, can you sing something? I'll use those opportunities to let people know who I am, what I'm working on and stuff like that, which that does come very often. Shout out to my sister, Tish Songbird. I play for her too. Tish Songbird in the Applause, and she has she's working on her sophomore album. Shout out to Simone Sings. Y'all already know about her. She's just dope. And these people I work with that believe in me as well. That's another thing, being around people that believe in you, because we out here, and not everybody that's with you are for you. You know what I'm saying? Sad to say, but it's the reality. We all think differently. You might have a lot of opportunists on your team. You need to make sure your team ain't full of scavengers. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just waiting on stuff to fall off you so they can grab it. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, as far as the branding is concerned, because that's key, keeping those people away from you, because you don't want their image to be your image. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's, that's why I stick by myself. I'm always alone. Like, if people see me, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm always alone. I'm working in this music, and I'm doing stuff for people that people don't even know. Like, I have stuff out that people don't even know about, because I love what I do. I'm not looking for the notoriety from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. Don't get it twisted. I would like it if it comes, and I'm not going to reject it, but I'm not doing music for fame and fortune. I'm doing it to get some stuff off my chest. Like, get some stuff off my chest, sing some songs, and then I can actually have a good week after I get off stage. That's really what I do. I shed my heart and make sure that, at the end of the day, my overall goal is to make sure somebody leaves changed. Not a church service, and a motivational, a motivational time where you can come and get rejuvenated, and you ain't got to worry about people yelling at you and telling you what you can't do, and take a break from all that. Take a break from all that. Love is worth it. You know what I'm saying? I love you. If you don't think anybody else, I love you. I love you. You can let them know. That way we all can live a better life too. Because if you know somebody loves you, there's less likely of a chance that you'll do something to yourself to harm yourself, if you think about it.
True.
So you're really saving their life and your life, because good love is reciprocated.
True.
So if you think about me and I'm thinking about you, we keeping each other alive. How big is that? That's why I sing about it. That's major. We just kept each other alive with love. And that's what I want people to know, that you can live. You ain't got to be rich. You can live. You can have fun. You can go to the park, do the same thing you did at the grocery store without the food. You can walk around, So that's just my goal, man, spreading love.
It's funny that because you mentioned about the people that you surround yourself with and everything, because, like, like I honestly before cause like I have a versatile people on this show and everything, and like I would talk to one person, hear one story, and then another person and hear a totally different story. Cause like when I had So Free on my show and everything, like I found out, cause like you know about the female cipher and everything.
Yep. And that she was a spitter.
Huh?
Did you know she was a rapper? Did you know she could rap?
So Free?
Yeah.
Oh nah.
You ain't know that either, huh? So Free can spit, dude.
And then like she cause like I've been talking, cause like I talked to Mosa about it, Venomous about it, and then So Free come in, and I hear the drama part about that whole situation.
Yeah. Listen. All I'm gonna say is I love all of those ladies. I do. I'm a fan of all of them. But everybody knows it's hard to get a bunch of women together.
But that's the whole thing. Like I was sitting, cause like when Venomous and Mosa was on the show, I was sitting here like, yeah, it was great to see women all together and everything. And I'm on So Free coming in, she just So Free blunt.
Yeah,
like,
she's straightforward.
And
She's straightforward. That's the
it
homie.
all peaches and cream. I was like, oh.
Yeah, talk to me. Tell me more, So Free. So Free on there gossiping. You over there gossiping, girl.
And I was, but like, and it's crazy because like you keep saying, and like a lot of people say, North Carolina has so much talent, but it's sad, but it is like crabs in a bucket, and that's I feel like that's the main reason why.
Hey, let me correct that. No, it ain't. I dare somebody to fight me over what I just said. No, it ain't. It ain't crabs in the bucket. If you're a crab in the bucket, you got a possibility of pulling somebody down. You can't be pulled down in music. Reality. Here's reality right here. My gift speaks for itself. I don't care how bad of a person you think I am, how much you don't like me, how much you don't want to be in my company. You can't deny my gift. So as far as me trying to pull you down, I can talk all the junk I want to, but once they hear what I can do, they're going to look at you like, dang, you just, you didn't have to bring your personal stuff. This money. Yeah. This is industry stuff. See, music is about money. If you want to get to the next level, that's what it's about. It's about money. So I can't pull you down if you ain't making no money. You have to make some money for me to pull you down. You have to be further than I am. But according to what's going on, we all perform at the same spots. So ain't nobody further than nobody. So how you going to pull somebody down that's beside you?
That makes a lot of sense right there.
Yeah, I can't pull you down. Where I'm going to pull you? Where I can get you to not perform at a show that's local? I can't pull you down. Make your own show. The whole thing with your girl, the comedian, Monique. Okay, so she had, all this backlash with Netflix and stuff. And they asked another hilarious woman, what did she think about it? And she's an actor and has done big stuff. She said just like this. I ain't got time to worry about who ain't paying me. I'm creating my own lane. Let me tell you about my history. My history is I'm a go-getter. If I need to get it, I'm going to get it. Just because they ain't paying it to me because they feel like this don't mean I can't get what I'm looking for or more from over here. So at the end of the day, how you going to pull me down? How you going to be a crab and pull a crab down? Matter of fact, I'm not even a crab. You know what I am? I'm a bird. I'm about to eat the crab and keep it moving. Like it's all egos is what it is. But if we performing at the same venue, why we got an ego? What, you got one more minute than I do on stage? Come on, man. It's petty. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really petty. And at the end of the day, if I'm being able to sing and you being able to sing, ain't we both doing what we wanted to do? You know what I'm saying? Ain't this what we set out to do? We both set out to perform, so why we need to be talking, excuse me. Even if you have personal stuff and you want to talk about each other, do your show and do that talking somewhere else. Y'all make y'all money, because at the end of the day, y'all all probably got families. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't helping your situation out by creating beef in music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a public figure. We're public figures. We're the people that people see. They come to see us. So if we can't get it together and we can't cooperate and get it, be on one accord, none of the message that we're trying to deliver is going to be received. Just like a pastor. If I seen him at the hotel yesterday and he come talking about, let me tell y'all about these hoes. I'm like, bruh, like, I just saw you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, you got to know your lane and stay in it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, just stay in your lane. It's the crazy part is the highway is big. You know what I'm saying? Where you don't even if you was to swerve, you still ain't got to be in nobody's lane. You don't. Y'all can ride in the same lane and go the same speed limit. You won't hit each other as long as one is in front of the other. Yeah. But you're going to get there at the same time because you both going to have to park. Think about it. You both going to have to park, so I guess if you put it up to leg work, that's your own personal hustle. You know what I'm saying? That's how much you put the grind in. That's your leg work. That's how you get to your destination. So you drive. You're driving with people that's doing the same thing you're doing, going the same direction you're going. The difference is when you park and take that walk, you get there at your own speed based off of your ability, not what somebody else's ability is. Your legs ain't helping me get in the building. They're not. You know what I'm saying? I have to walk. You know what I mean? So for you to be mad at my journey, you don't even know what it took for me to get here. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know if I had knee surgery. You know, why my walk is like this. Maybe they put a rod in there, help me move a little faster than you. Maybe they took one out, and you moving faster than me. Why am I get mad? We both gonna get there. I hope. Like, I hope we get there. So, you know, it's a bottom line. Just staying in our lane and keeping the whole beef, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even... Let's put it like this. If the majority of the people live the lives that they rap about, okay, and sung about, really live those lives, they probably would be dead or in jail. So, with that in mind, you got all these people with all this music about where they've come from. If you know you have a story, what makes you think someone else doesn't have a story? What's the purpose in you stopping their story? Because the same way you got revelation off of somebody else's motivational speech or somebody's sermon or somebody's kind words, it's the same thing they probably need you to do for them, and you over there blocking that blessing because you're hating. Now you're accountable for missing something that God wanted you to do, and you wonder why you aren't further in music. I'm just throwing some stuff out there.
That's a lot of knowledge that you just spit right
just
there.
Throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
We're coming close to the end of the show. The last thing that I wanted to ask you is about your project and everything, and like your writing process. So like you did mention that you were gonna make this versatile and everything. Like, so what? Because you can make your own music. Like, usually I ask people like about getting beats and everything, but you can actually sit there.
Yeah. Everything on the project is us. It's my band. Everything that you've heard is my band, with the exception of the last song. My drummer wasn't able to get on that one yet. We're actually redoing that one, and we're going to release it to you, the new version of it. But that will have the full band on it. And the writing process for me is I could be riding down the street and see love or see something that sparks, you know, some type of sentence. Once I get the sentence, I can build off the sentence, or I have an idea or something like that. Like I said, the fact that I play makes it a little bit more easier because I know where I'm going, and so it's a little bit more easy. But for the most part, my writing process is just paying attention, like literally paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Paying attention and understanding what it is I just saw. Now put it in your fingers and put it on paper. You know what I'm saying? And make it where it makes sense, but it can be sung and people can sing it, because a lot of music is difficult too. So it's like you kind of got not dumb it down, you layman it a little bit so people can understand. Okay, I can relate to it. You know what I'm saying? So I might start out with, now I was an English major, so I might start out with some big words. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then I'm like, let me start. So I break those words down into, you know, to the least common denominator, if you would, and make sure it flows. And that's normally how I get. Then I have people that, you know, say like Mike Blaze at Cutting Edge Studio. That's my bro. You know what I'm saying? Him, Shaka Harley at Playground. People I trust with, you know, placement and stuff. They give me advice, and that's how I basically get it out. You know, and just keep it moving. Oh, by the way, what you didn't know is I'm also a comedian. So I'm doing a show tomorrow night. This will be my first North Carolina show, and it's gonna be in Durham for Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Why not debut in Durham on Valentine's Day? So I'm bridging that too with my music. So I guess people have always said Jamie Foxx, just blah blah blah. Not quite going that realm, but sort of. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be coming soon though, and we'll talk about that in politics and try to get you up on that. But yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. You mentioned Jamie Foxx, cause the story behind, cause I heard the story behind him actually with his name is because he wanted to make it that people didn't know if he was a male or female,
right?
And usually the females went out first. So
it's all strategy. Think about my name. It's all strategy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get rid of it for a reason. Everything, it's got to be pleasant. You got to think about it. Like, we don't like stuff that's rough. You know what I'm saying? We like to hear pleasant things, and we like to speak. If it's complicated to say, we probably ain't going to be saying it too often. You know what I'm saying? So you come up with that stuff. That's a marketing strategy. It's marketing 101. Make it relatable to the crowd. That way they'll be able to understand and be able to say what it is. Oh, that's Jamie Foxx. I could read it and actually pronounce it. Jamie Foxx, And then you don't know what color he is, based off the name, because you got Fox, you got Jeff Foxworthy, you got Michael J. Fox. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. Like, strategy. Straight strategy. You want to bridge those gaps to get out there, you better strategize. Yeah.
It's all about the branding and everything.
That's it.
That's the first thing that it comes to, when you actually put yourself out there as an artist or any entertainer or anything, you gotta pick the name. Like, most people don't use their real name,
right?
And everything, and they gotta pick something that actually stands out.
But if you think about it, how many teachers messed up your name in school? You know what I'm saying? Like, the one part of your name is it because my name is Darius, so is it Darius? And I'm like, nah, it's Darius. It's on the paper the way it's spelled. So I knew that wasn't gonna work. I'm glad to just say nice. But even now they like, is it Nietzsche? I'm like, do you see any accents? Like, it's nice. Like,
they probably thought it was supposed to be something unique.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says. It's like, well, we thought it was fancy. I was like, nah, I didn't even put italics. I didn't even italicize my name. It's straight up Times New Roman.
Is there anything else that you want to let people know about you that we didn't touch on? Give out your socials and everything.
Well, first I'll give my socials. Facebook and all that stuff. Nice Burruss. That's NICEBURRUSS. Also, my band page, Ace of Hearts Music Group. That's on Facebook. Also, www.aceofheartsmusicgroup.com. Other social medias like what we got, Instagram and all that stuff. Nice Music with a Z, NICEMUZIC 102, or Nice Burruss. I have two for each one, so rock with your boy. As far as things that y'all should know, I am a producer as well. I do production. I do writing. I do vocal training. I do all that stuff. So if there's anything needed, just reach out. I'm gonna leave my card and information with you, so if anybody's interested. But yeah, I'm just here. I'm here, and I ain't going nowhere. Well, I'm gonna go somewhere, but.
Do you want to tell people about where you actually gonna be performing tonight?
No. It's actually a private show, so
okay.
But just know we're gonna kill. Hopefully we'll have some footage or something from it. But yeah, Wednesday nights you can catch us at the house at 10 o'clock. That's in Durham. Google it. 10 o'clock, 10 to 12:30. Something for the people, and we gets it in. If you like 90s R&B, if you like rap and all that stuff. Like, we give you a show. Like, I ain't gonna play. Like, we sing. You wanna hear some singing with an A? Singing? Y'all come out tomorrow. Tomorrow.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming in and chopping it up with us and everything.
No doubt, bro.
As I stated, anybody that missed the show, we'll have this up on YouTube most likely this weekend, because there's a couple of ones I'm kind of behind us, a couple of them. But I did cause like the first one I wanted to put up was the Love Show and everything. So I got that and everything, and then I actually found out couple things with my video editing program that I didn't know, which reason why some of my videos came out the way they did. But it's a learning process.
I was about to say it's a learning process. That's what we learn it.
So but Thursday we have on the show a person that we were actually supposed to have on the show last month, but they had snow. Peach Dean. She just put out a book, or it's probably on pre-sale. So I know that this time that she was supposed to come on the show it was on pre-sale. So we're gonna chop it up with her, find out more about the book and everything. I think this is like her third book that she came out. I think they're all children's books too. But yeah, Thursday, tune in 9 p.m. Eastern time. Peaches Dean coming on. We're going to find out more about our book and find out how to purchase it and everything. Other than that, I appreciate everybody tuning in. This show has been quarantined. We'll see y'all Thursday. All right?
Hey, this is Nola Ada, and you are now rocking with McKenzie right here.
It's your man 504 Detroit. You already know every Tuesday, every Thursday I'm tuned in to the hottest radio station across the land, Quarantine Radio. They push it down and they play all the hottest new music. Let's get it.
It's your boy Gabe, and I want to give a big shout out to Quarantine Radio. Make sure you check them out every Tuesday and every Thursday. And thank you for supporting my new single, Down Low.
I want to hear that new soul-free wisdom on Quarantine Radio. I want to hear that new soul-free wisdom on Quarantine Radio.
One time for the check-in with my dog, my homie, McKenzie, straight out of ATL, Georgia. And you know how we rockin' out here, baby. Let's get it.
I try to be humble. I try to be humble. I tried being humble. Humble get no respect.